Example 9. A. By using binomial expansion, expand the following. The first one, 2 plus x to the power of 5. The second one, 1 minus 2x power of 4. Here we are going to use the formula here. A plus b to the power of n equals n c0 a to the power of n b power of 0 up to at the end of the term n cn a power of 0 b power of n. This is a very long formula, so it's best for you to learn the pattern and just apply the pattern from the memory then. The way to do that is just, the first thing you have to identify is the exponent. Since we have the positive power here, positive 5 and positive 4, then we can apply this formula. If it is not, you have to apply another formula. That's the first thing. The second thing, we have to look at the value of A and value of B that we have to plug in the formula here. So in the first example, we have A equals 2, B equals x, and equals 5. So now what's the pattern of this long formula here? We have to start with the NC0 for the first term and then proceed NC1 and C2. If you can see, if you notice the pattern, the top of the bracket here must be always NC, and then the bottom here starting from 0 plus 1 becomes 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to the maximum number n. So it will stop with the same number at the end here. And then the second pattern we can see from the formula, the exponent of the A is starting from n, it decreases until the last term the exponent will be 0. And then the third pattern we can see for the B, for the second term inside the bracket here, the power or the exponent starting from 0 going up by 1 plus 1 becomes 2, and then at the end it will be the highest power n, similar with the exponent outside the bracket here. So now let's apply this long formula and then just substitute the three values from the question. And then by using this binomial expansion, 2 plus x power of 5 equals, remember we start with the power first, 5, starting from 0, and then the A, which is the 2, start with the highest power 5. The second term, x, starts with 0. So let's apply the formula. We have 5c0 here, 5c1, 5c2, 5c3, 5c4, and then we reach the last term 5c5. Now settle with the NCR here, and then for the first term A, remember the exponent of the A will be decreasing to 0. So 2 to the power of 5, 2 to the power of 4, 2 third, 2 squared, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 0. And then for the B, the binomial term here, x starting with the lowest power 0 going up by 1 increases x squared, x cubed, x power of 4, and then reach the highest power and x power of 5. And then just apply the formula and then use your calculator. You should get 5c0 to the power of 5c0 is 1, to the power of 5 is 32, x power of 0 is just 1. So we have 32 as the first term plus 5c1 times power of 4x, we will get 80x. 5c2 times 2 cube is 8x squared, we get 80x squared plus 40 x cubed plus 10 x power of 4 plus x power of 5. And then for the second example, we have to expand 1 minus 2x power of 4. So we are going to apply this formula with the a is 1, b is negative 2x, because you have to get positive in the middle here, means that the b is negative 2x, with the n is 4. Write down here, a is 1, b is negative 2x, n equals 4. Please be careful with the negative sign. We have to always put a bracket for b. Therefore, the expansion for 1 minus 2x, starting with 4, 0, for 1, for C1, for C2, for C3, and then the last term for C4. A is 1, 1 power of 4, decreases, third, 1 cubed, 1 power of 1, 1 power of 0. And then for the second term, negative 2x, remember we have to be careful here, must put bracket, always put a bracket for the negative sign. Starting with 0, increases 1 squared, negative 2x cubed, and then with the highest power, power of 4. And then just press your calculator. For C0 is 1 times 1 times 1 here, we will get 1 as the first term. For C1 is 4 times negative 2, so we will get negative 8x. Plus for C2 times 1 times positive 4 here, we should get a positive number, positive 24x squared. This is negative number because we have odd power, so we will get negative 43 times with the negative 8 will be 32 x cubed, plus the last term, this is 1 times negative will be positive 4, 2 power of 4 is 16, so positive 16x power of 4. Let's simplify the answer. 1 minus 8x plus 24 x squared minus 32x cubed plus 16x power of 4. So we can check the number of terms must be more than plus 1 from the exponent here. Since we have power 4, we should get 5 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is correct.